Welcome to the 5 on 5. Tonight's guest is Lynn Sjolund, and you are here to tell us a little about the Rogue Valley Chorale. Tell us a little bit about the chorale.
Oh, I can tell you lots of things about it because I've been directing it for, almost 40 years. This is its 40th anniversary, and we are celebrating it, of course, in many ways. We're doing 3 different concerts. It's a wonderful organization. Started in 1973. Interesting background in that I really didn't start it myself, but I had this group of wonderful women who said they wanted to sing serious choral music. And they came to visit me one day and said, if we do all the hard work, like taking care of programming and raising funds to keep things going and all, would you direct? And of course, directing is lots of fun, so I said, sure, I'd be happy to.
So tell us, the audience, a little about what they would see at this event.
Well, at a chorale concert, you might see, almost anything. We're probably best known as the group that does large works, and we have done all of the large works of Bach and several of the large oratorios of Handel, and we've also, of course, done lots of contemporary pieces that are by unknown or little-known composers, and we've also done quite a few things from Broadway. You'll get a variety every time you come to a concert.
You said you spent almost a lifetime, with this, the 40 years. How has it changed? How has it changed you? What's gone on over the years?
Well, I think like everything, when you start working and looking back, the kinds of music that we are doing now are different than the things that we did 65 years ago or so. You'll find that maybe in a ways it's better right now. I think the opportunities to do good things are there, and I think that we're using them all the time too. I was thinking back on my own career, and I've started directing, I think, when I was about a sophomore in high school, and have been doing it ever since. And so we started out, and some of the things that we did then we still are doing now. But many things have just changed, and the quality of the music, I think, has gotten better and better.
All right, I'll have a few more questions for you, so stick around. More 5 on 5 right after the break.
Okay.
Welcome back to the 5 on 5. The guest is Lynn Sjolund. We've been talking about the Rogue Valley Chorale. And 40 years you've been directing and celebrating this music. And what's this season? Or is there anything in particular looking forward to?
Well, what we're doing is reminiscing this season as much as anything else. And so what we're doing is great numbers that we have done in the past. We give 3 concerts a year, 3 series of concerts, one in December, then we have another one at the end of February, and the last one is going to be at the end of April. And each of them has a little bit different focus. Of course, Christmas is Christmas music, and the Rogue Valley Brass Ensemble is going to be our guests for that particular concert, so that should be very special. The second one is going to be music from the great sacred things that we have done. And there, of course, there's a vast amount, and we'll try and find just the very, very best of the very, very best. The last one is going to be everything. You throw the whole thing in.
Yeah, the kitchen sink, as they say.
I've told the group that this is to be my last year, and so they said, use anything you want to do.
So you've decided this is it for you?
Oh yes, I think it's time. It's not easy, but it's time.
After that long, are you sure? It sounds like you love it so much. It's going to be tough to
It is great.
Walk away.
It's wonderful.
And I understand you give younger singers and people a chance to be involved with this.
The Rogue Valley Chorale is also the umbrella group for the Rogue Valley Youth Choruses, and that's a group. There are several groups that add up to 180 or 200 singers. It's a lot of kids that are involved, and we, of course, getting new singers and young singers is vital. It's just wonderful. And the thing is that what we always talk about is celebrating this joy of singing, and the joy of singing should start very young and can go for a lifetime.
How about a director? Have you found a young director that's ready where you were to...
Well, we are looking, and the committee that's working on it is accepting applications. So if there's anybody out there that wants to direct a chorus, I think that they should put your name in the hopper and be considered.
For more information on this, but tickets, those sorts of things, where can people go?
Oh, you can always go online, roguevalleychorale.org, and get information and also ask questions and that sort of thing. anything.
Well, Lynn, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
That's it for the 5 on 5. More news right after the break.